Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Lauren Cercione. I am a 20-year fitness professional specializing in energy, mindset, and strategy to get your body really healthy and then take it to the next level, which is whatever the aesthetic that it is that you're after. Now, my experience with this is that I used to always have chronic pain and tension, and it peaked in 2017 when a disc in my neck slid up and under the one above it. And in 2010 was when I had my very last binge. So I've been working with the negative energies of not feeling enough and then doing too much to try to prove my worth. And they showed up in my eating habits, and then they showed up in my physical body. So what I'm sharing with you in these 5-minute riffs are ways that we can apply energetics and spirituality and mindset and psycho-somatics, the connection of the mental emotional state and how it manifests in the body, specifically to areas that apply to your body. So let's get a good 5-minute riff out of here. All right, it says why patience is a top 5 virtue in physical transformation. Damn it. This is like the last one that we ever want to hear. Okay, so we got 5 minutes. So why patience is a top 5 virtue in physical transformation. So we have to remember that it's energy first, material second. And we measure energy. My dogs will not stop barking and we're just gonna run with it. Energy is measured in numbers, and so you can look them up on the solfeggio frequencies. Do you hear these nuts? And you can look up frequencies to listen to activate different measurements or different energetic emotional states in your body, like peace, harmony, love, clearing your throat chakra. Like, you can look up all these ways to use audible frequencies to activate your vibrational emotional body that I talk so much about. The other way that we measure energy is by giving it an emotion. So love, joy, appreciation, kindness, care are all emotions. And on the flip side, all of those emotions have a polarized negative experience to them. So when we're thinking about this and energy and our emotions and the spirituality aspect of being a human, it's that the emotional states that we feel are what is going to like program the material experience out there in the field above your skin, as well as the experience of health or dis-ease under the skin with epigenetics. Go follow Dr. Bruce Lipton for more information on that. So when we are thinking about patience and our physical transformation, patience is an energy, an emotional frequency that allows space to occur. So let me trip you out, okay? Time has to do with your emotional vibrational body, your light body, and it's vertical. And then space has to do with the densities of your emotion. Things slow down the heavier that they get, right? Like we experience that in our sad or our blissful states. So when we have an energy like patience, it allows for time and space to expand versus feeling so on the grind, with the blinders on, only worrying about what our outcome is that we want our body to do. So if we are doing the goals, like if we have our goals of how we want to improve our health or how we want to improve our aesthetic, and we are attached to the outcome of the goal. We're like, I'm only going to do these things so that I will look like this or so that I will feel like this. So that attachment to the end result and that pressure that you're putting on the habit is what then kind of like slows down the process and keeps you way back somewhere else in your pain story of what you're trying to move away from, because you're putting so much pressure on the habit and the outcome. So you're putting pressure on the habit because you're so attached to the outcome. So when we have patience for this, what ends up happening is we get our body in the clear now moment, where we are aware of our vibrational emotional body. So we're aware of our energy. We're aware of where our body is in the field, the information above the skin. We're aware of the sensations in our body, the information below the skin with the chemical emotional body. And when we're aware of those two, and those two are talking together and they're unified, then what you get to do is you get to move through space easier, which means you're making your transformation more easy for your body. And time, this is where we have the quantum leap. And people will talk about the quantum leap. And so there's this like video like on YouTube or something that I saw a long time ago, and it was showing like if every person was a subatomic part, an electron. It was a bar scene, and they showed people like materializing and dematerializing, and over here, then over here, and over here. And they're like, this is what life is like in the quantum field. It moves fast. It's visible, invisible, manifest, not there. So when we are practicing patience and we're doing the things in our physicality for those habits to get to the outcome, but we are patient with it, we're no longer attached to the pain story, and time is no longer linear. So instead of you moving slowly through space, which takes a lot of time, your patience opens up the quantum field to allow you to make changes really quickly. We did it. Oh, we did it. Now we did it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Like Siri keeps turning on. Okay. I'm like, don't put my face near this face and talk. Okay. So that was your 5-minute riff. That was super exciting. I have a couple of announcements. So if you saw the last post on my Instagram feed, whenever you watch this on YouTube, basically I just kind of pre-announced 3 programs I'm going to do next year. One of them is called Reboot, and it's everything that I did to end binge eating, end the chronic pain and tension. The next one is called Energize, and it's everything that I did to get into the aesthetic that I'm in right now. And then the third and final program of this kind of package is called Perform, where you're really taking your body to the next level and seeing what you can do. And last night it was just so incredible because I was at the gym and I was doing this exercise that you stand on one leg. And my upper back was so deconditioned a couple months ago that I was only able to use like a 10-pound weight, or even body weight. And all I could do was focus on keeping my upper back stiff so that it wouldn't get strained. Do you know last night I did the exercise with 55 pounds? I was like, oh my God, we're here, we did it. So now I'm past the point of rehabilitating my body. And now I'm like, well, what can she do? What can she do? So we're gonna just give you that information in case that you're wondering. I'm not gonna do anything in January because I just think that the January rush with fitness puts a lot of pressure on us. And so these programs are probably gonna come out a little bit later in the first quarter. All right, that's it for you. Have an amazing day. We will catch you tomorrow.